Time is one of the most powerful forces in our lives, and yet it's also one of the most taken for granted. We often talk about time as if it's a given, something that will always be available to us. But the reality is that time is finite. Every day, every hour, every minute that passes is one that we can never get back. This is why understanding the power of time is so crucial. It's the one resource we can never replenish, and how we use it determines the course of our lives. The concept of time becomes particularly significant when we realize its compounding nature. A minute may feel insignificant in isolation, but in the context of an entire day, month, year, or even a lifetime, those minutes add up. What we do with each of those moments matters. When we dedicate ourselves to a goal, even a small investment of time, just 15 minutes a day, can lead to remarkable results over time. Imagine spending 15 minutes daily learning a new language, reading, exercising, or practicing a skill. A year later, those small increments of time will have turned into hours of focused activity, and in 5 years, those efforts could have transformed your ability, your knowledge, or your health. Another aspect of time's power is its ability to create momentum. The more we invest in something, the more we start to see progress, which motivates us to continue. Just a few minutes each day can build habits that become second nature. The consistent, incremental effort leads to growth that is not always immediately visible, but becomes evident over time. If you decide to dedicate 15 minutes a day to meditation, you may not feel calmer after the first day, but over weeks or months, the benefits start to reveal themselves. The power of time is seen in its capacity to turn small, daily actions into long-lasting changes. Time also brings perspective. We may not realize how much we've grown or changed until we look back at the path we've taken. When we don't track how we're spending our time, we can often feel like we're stuck in place. But time, when used wisely, shows us the results of our decisions, our hard work, and our persistence. It offers a way to measure progress in ways that can be both rewarding and humbling. Over time, we learn the importance of patience. Things that seem difficult in the present moment often reveal their value in the fullness of time. What seemed impossible yesterday becomes achievable today, because time has allowed us to develop the skills, knowledge, and resilience needed to succeed. Time is not just a passive backdrop to our lives, it's a catalyst. The decisions we make about how we use time influence not only our present, but also our future. Time gives us the chance to act, to seize opportunities, and to make the most of every day. It's easy to let time slip by unnoticed, but when we acknowledge its potential, we can harness it to achieve great things. The power of time lies not in its quantity, but in how we spend it. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, yet how we allocate that time determines our outcomes. Time, when used intentionally, has the power to transform our lives. It offers us endless possibilities and is the most reliable means of creating the future we desire. The key is to use it wisely, knowing that every minute counts. Setting clear goals is one of the most important steps you can take to ensure that you are progressing in life, both personally and professionally. Without clear goals, it's easy to feel lost or directionless, like you're wandering through life without a map. Goals provide that map. They give us purpose, direction, and motivation to move forward. They allow us to focus our energy and efforts on something specific, making it more likely that we will achieve success. The first step in setting clear goals is to identify what truly matters to you. Too often, we set goals based on external expectations or pressures, whether from society, family, or friends. While it's important to consider the opinions of others, your goals should be aligned with your personal values and aspirations. Take the time to reflect on what you truly want to achieve in life. What are your passions, your interests, and your dreams? Setting goals that resonate with your values makes them more meaningful and gives you a deeper sense of purpose when working toward them. Once you've identified your values, it's time to make your goals specific. Vague goals like "I want to be successful" or "I want to be healthier" are difficult to measure and harder to achieve. Clear, specific goals are far more effective. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," you could say, "I want to earn a promotion to a managerial position within the next 2 years. This goal is concrete, measurable, and gives you a clear sense of what you need to do to achieve it." Similarly, rather than saying, "I want to be healthier," you could specify, "I want to exercise for 30 minutes every day and eat more vegetables." Setting measurable goals is another key element. You need to know when you've reached your goal, which is why you should define how success will look. This could be in the form of specific numbers, deadlines, or milestones. For example, if your goal is to write a book, setting a goal to write 500 words every day makes it easier to track your progress. You can measure your success over time and celebrate milestones along the way. The clearer the metrics, the easier it will be to stay on track. Another important aspect of goal setting is making your goals achievable. It's natural to dream big, but setting goals that are too far out of reach can be overwhelming and demotivating. break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. If you aim to run a marathon, for instance, you might start with a goal of running 3 miles, then gradually increase your distance. By breaking the goal down into smaller, achievable parts, you create a sense of progress and avoid feeling overwhelmed by the bigger picture. It's essential to set a timeline for your goals. Without deadlines, goals can be postponed indefinitely. Having a time frame in place creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused. When you set a timeline, it motivates you to take action now rather than procrastinate, knowing that you have a limited amount of time to accomplish your objectives. When you set clear goals, it's important to be flexible. Life is unpredictable and sometimes circumstances change. You may need to adjust your goals or the way you approach them. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your goals, it simply means adapting to the challenges and obstacles that may arise. This adaptability helps you stay resilient and committed, even when things don't go exactly as planned. Setting clear goals is essential for personal and professional success. Specific, measurable, achievable, and time-bound goals keep you focused, motivated, and on track. By aligning your goals with your values, breaking them down into manageable steps, and being flexible when necessary, you create a roadmap for success. Goals provide you with direction, and by working toward them every day, you can create the life you desire. Consistency over perfection is a powerful concept that emphasizes the importance of steady, continuous effort rather than aiming for flawless execution. In a world that often values perfection, it can be easy to fall into the trap of waiting until everything is just right before taking action. However, perfection is a moving target, and the pursuit of it can paralyze progress. Consistency, on the other hand, is the key to long-term success, growth, and achievement. One of the main reasons consistency is more important than perfection is that perfection is subjective and often unattainable. What one person considers perfect may not meet the standards of another. Furthermore, striving for perfection can lead to procrastination because you might feel that the circumstances, the timing, or your skills are not yet at the right level. You might find yourself endlessly tweaking, refining, or delaying your efforts only to realize that time has passed and you've made little to no progress. On the contrary, when you focus on consistency, you take action regardless of whether conditions are ideal. You show up day after day, and small efforts compound over time, eventually leading to remarkable outcomes. Consistency builds momentum. Each small step you take towards a goal may seem insignificant in isolation, but over time, those steps add up. When you stay consistent, you begin to develop a rhythm, and this rhythm leads to progress. Imagine learning a new skill, like playing an instrument. At first, the progress may be slow, and the sound of the music might not be perfect. But by practicing regularly, even for just 15 minutes a day, you'll find yourself improving steadily. With each practice session, your skill level increases and you become more confident. This momentum is powerful because it fuels further action. The more you practice, the more confident you become, and the more progress you make. Another reason consistency trumps perfection is that it encourages learning and growth. When you embrace consistency, you allow yourself to make mistakes, to experiment, and to adjust your approach. Perfectionism, on the other hand, often leads to a fear of failure, causing you to avoid taking risks. You might be afraid to try something new because you fear it won't be perfect, and as a result, you don't learn anything from the experience. Consistency, however, embraces failure as part of the process. Every misstep is an opportunity to learn and improve. The more consistently you take action, the more you learn, and the better you become. Focusing on consistency creates a sense of discipline and commitment. When you commit to doing something regularly, you build resilience. It's not always easy to stay consistent, especially when motivation wanes or challenges arise, but it is precisely during these times that consistency matters most. By continuing to show up even when it's hard, you cultivate the perseverance needed to push through obstacles. This ability to keep going, even in the face of adversity, is what sets successful individuals apart. Consistency isn't about doing things perfectly every time, it's about doing them regularly, regardless of the circumstances. Consistency fosters long-term success. Perfection might get you short-term wins, but it's consistency that delivers sustainable, lasting results. In any area of life, whether it's building a career, improving your health, or growing a business, long-term success is a product of consistent effort. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are the achievements we aspire to. It's the steady, day in and day out work that pays off in the long run. While perfection may seem appealing, it's consistency that leads to real, lasting results. By committing to consistent action, you allow yourself to grow, learn, and make progress without being held back by the fear of imperfection. When you focus on showing up every day, even when it's not perfect, you build momentum, develop resilience, and move closer to your goals. Perfection may be elusive, but consistency is within your control, and it's the key to success. Personal growth is a lifelong process of self-improvement that involves a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. It's about developing your skills, expanding your knowledge, and deepening your understanding of who you are. This journey of growth is not a linear path, but a continuous evolution that encompasses different aspects of your life, including your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, as well as your relationships and career. Personal growth requires both introspection and action, and it has the power to shape the trajectory of your life in profound ways. One of the fundamental aspects of personal growth is self-awareness. To grow, you must first understand where you are. This means being honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses, your passions and fears, and your goals and values. Self-awareness helps you recognize patterns in your behavior and identify areas where change is needed. It allows you to make conscious decisions about how to improve and take steps toward achieving the life you desire. Without self-awareness, personal growth is difficult because you are not aware of the changes you need to make or the direction you need to move in. Another crucial aspect of personal growth is learning. Growth requires a mindset that embraces learning and curiosity. It's not just about formal education, but also about seeking knowledge and wisdom from all sources, whether that's through reading, experiences, mentors, or even failure. When you are committed to learning, you develop new skills, perspectives, and capabilities that expand your potential. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is to know, which fuels further growth. This process of continuous learning keeps your mind active, sharp, and open to new opportunities. Equally important in personal growth is the ability to overcome challenges. Life is full of obstacles, and how you face them plays a significant role in shaping your personal development. Growth often happens in the face of adversity, as it is through overcoming challenges that you build resilience, problem-solving skills, and confidence. Every setback is an opportunity to learn something new about yourself and your capabilities. Instead of viewing challenges as roadblocks, you can choose to see them as stepping stones that push you toward greater strength and self-discovery. Emotional intelligence is also a vital part of personal growth. This involves understanding and managing your emotions, as well as recognizing and empathizing with the emotions of others. Emotional intelligence helps you navigate relationships, handle stress, and respond to situations in a balanced, thoughtful manner. It enhances your ability to connect with others on a deeper level, which is essential for both personal and professional success. Emotional growth allows you to handle the ups and downs of life with grace, and it fosters healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Developing positive habits is another key component of personal growth. Habits shape our lives, and they can either propel us forward or hold us back. Consistent, positive habits such as exercising, journaling, or setting aside time for reflection help to reinforce the changes you want to make in your life. These habits create structure and discipline, which are essential for long-term success. While forming new habits can be challenging at first, the process itself is a crucial part of the growth journey. Over time, these habits become ingrained in your daily routine, contributing to a more focused, productive, and fulfilling life. Personal growth requires a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Growth cannot happen if you continue to do the same things the same way, day after day. Pushing yourself to try new things, take risks, and embrace change is essential for progress. Whether it's taking on a new responsibility at work, learning a new skill, or making a life change, stepping outside of what's familiar allows you to expand your boundaries and discover new strengths. Each time you take a leap of faith, you gain more confidence in your abilities and open yourself up to even greater opportunities for growth. Personal growth is an ongoing process that encompasses a wide range of experiences and practices. It requires self-awareness, learning, resilience, emotional intelligence, positive habits, and the courage to step outside your comfort zone. By committing to personal growth, you create a foundation for a more fulfilling, successful, and meaningful life. The journey of growth is unique to each individual, but the benefits of embracing it are universal. Personal growth empowers you to live with purpose, adapt to life's challenges, and become the person you are meant to be. Building healthy habits is a crucial step in creating a balanced and fulfilling life. Habits shape our daily routines and have a profound impact on our well-being, productivity, and overall happiness. While it's easy to focus on short-term goals, the true power of habits lies in their ability to influence long-term success and personal growth. The process of building healthy habits requires intention, patience, and consistency, but once established, these habits can become second nature, improving every aspect of your life. The first step in building healthy habits is understanding that habits are behaviors we repeat regularly, often without much thought. They can be positive or negative, and they form through repetition. To create healthy habits, it's essential to start small and be realistic. Instead of attempting drastic changes overnight, begin with small, manageable actions that you can build on over time. For example, if you want to improve your fitness, start with just 10 minutes of exercise a day and gradually increase the duration as it becomes part of your routine. By starting small, you reduce the chance of feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, making it easier to stay committed to your new habit. Another important aspect of building healthy habits is consistency. Habits are formed through regular repetition, and the more consistent you are, the quicker the behavior becomes ingrained in your life. The key to consistency is creating a routine and sticking to it. Whether it's drinking a glass of water each morning, taking a walk after lunch, or practicing mindfulness before bed, incorporating these behaviors into your daily schedule helps to make them a natural part of your life. Over time, these small actions accumulate and become automatic, requiring less effort to maintain. Setting clear and realistic goals is also essential when building healthy habits. When your goals are specific and measurable, it's easier to track progress and stay motivated. For instance, rather than setting a vague goal like I want to be healthier. Aim for something specific, such as I want to eat 5 servings of vegetables every day, or I want to exercise 3 times a week. Having clear goals helps you stay focused and committed, and achieving small milestones along the way boosts your confidence and reinforces your motivation. Accountability plays a significant role in habit formation. When you share your goals with someone or enlist a support system, you increase your chances of success. Having someone to check in with or simply knowing that someone is aware of your goals helps to keep you accountable. Whether it's a workout partner, a friend, or a mentor, surrounding yourself with supportive people who encourage you can provide the motivation you need to stay on track, especially during challenging times. It's also important to recognize that setbacks are a natural part of the habit-building process. Life can be unpredictable, and there will be times when you miss a workout or skip a healthy meal. Rather than being discouraged, it's essential to approach these setbacks with a growth mindset. Instead of focusing on the failure, focus on how you can get back on track. Reflect on what caused the setback and think about how you can adjust your approach to overcome similar challenges in the future. Building healthy habits is about progress, not perfection, and it's crucial to be kind to yourself along the way. Another key element in building lasting habits is making them enjoyable. If a habit feels like a chore, you're less likely to stick with it. Try to find ways to make the process fun or rewarding. For example, if you want to exercise more, choose activities you enjoy, such as dancing, hiking, or swimming. If you want to eat healthier, experiment with new recipes that excite your taste buds. When you enjoy the habit, it's easier to incorporate it into your daily life and maintain long-term commitment. Tracking your progress can provide motivation and insight into your growth. Whether you track your habits using a journal, an app, or simply by marking off a calendar, seeing your progress visually reinforces your commitment and gives you a sense of accomplishment. Tracking allows you to recognize patterns and identify areas where you might need to improve, giving you a sense of control over your journey. Building healthy habits is a process that requires intention, patience, and consistency. By starting small, setting realistic goals, staying accountable, embracing setbacks, and making habits enjoyable, you set yourself up for long-term success. Healthy habits not only improve your physical and mental well-being, but also create a foundation for a happier, more productive life. The key to success lies in consistency and perseverance over time. These habits will become second nature, contributing to your overall growth and happiness. The long-term impact of our actions, choices, and habits shapes the trajectory of our lives in profound ways. Often we focus on immediate results, whether it's achieving a short-term goal, gaining temporary satisfaction, or avoiding discomfort in the moment. However, the true power of our decisions is revealed over time, as the cumulative effects of small actions build upon one another. What we do today, whether consciously or unconsciously, has the potential to echo throughout our future. The choices we make today can either propel us forward or hold us back, influencing everything from our health and relationships to our careers and sense of fulfillment. One of the most significant areas where long-term impact is felt is in our personal health. Small decisions, such as what we eat, how much we exercise, or how much rest we get, accumulate over time to shape our physical well-being. A habit of eating balanced, nutritious meals can result in long-term health benefits, including increased energy, a stronger immune system, and a lower risk of chronic illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Conversely, poor lifestyle choices such as a sedentary routine or a diet high in processed foods can lead to long-term health complications. These choices may not show immediate consequences, but over the years they can manifest as serious health issues that could have been avoided with more mindful decisions. The mental and emotional habits we form also have lasting effects. Our mindset, how we deal with stress, and our approach to challenges influence not only our happiness but also our resilience in the face of adversity. Practicing mindfulness, positive thinking, and emotional regulation can contribute to better mental health in the long run, reducing the risk of anxiety, depression, and burnout. On the other hand, neglecting our emotional health or choosing to suppress negative feelings can lead to long-term consequences, such as increased stress, decreased self-esteem, and difficulty forming healthy relationships. The choices we make in how we cope with emotions, stress, and life's challenges directly affect our emotional well-being and how we navigate the world. The long-term impact of our actions also extends to our relationships. The way we interact with others, whether it's family, friends, or coworkers, affects the depth and quality of these relationships over time. Investing time and effort into building strong, healthy relationships fosters trust, support, and connection. Regularly nurturing relationships through communication, empathy, and shared experiences can result in lifelong bonds that provide a strong foundation of emotional support. On the flip side, neglecting relationships or allowing negative patterns, such as poor communication or unresolved conflict, to persist, can damage connections that may have otherwise been fulfilling. Over time, the choices we make in how we treat others, how we manage conflicts, and how we communicate play a crucial role in the longevity and quality of our relationships. In the professional realm, the impact of our choices extends far into the future. The skills we develop, the knowledge we acquire, and the reputation we build all contribute to our long-term success. Consistently investing in personal and professional growth, whether through continued education, skill development, or networking, can open doors to new opportunities, promotions, or career shifts. Those who take initiative, seek mentorship, and embrace new challenges tend to advance in their careers, often reaping the rewards of their hard work in the form of greater job satisfaction and financial stability. On the other hand, stagnation, lack of effort, or failing to adapt to new trends or technology can hinder career advancement and limit future opportunities. The choices we make in managing our finances can have a profound long-term impact. Practicing good financial habits such as saving, investing, and budgeting wisely can set the foundation for financial security and independence. These habits may take years to fully manifest, but their cumulative effect creates long-term wealth and freedom. Conversely, poor financial decisions such as living beyond one's means, neglecting savings, or accumulating debt can have a lasting negative impact on one's financial health, making it harder to achieve financial goals or weather unexpected challenges. The long-term impact of our actions is also evident in our personal development and sense of fulfillment. The efforts we make to learn new things, pursue our passions, or step outside of our comfort zones contribute to personal growth that lasts a lifetime. Building positive habits, developing a growth mindset, and continually seeking to improve oneself can lead to a more fulfilling and rewarding life. These incremental changes accumulate, creating a deeper sense of purpose, satisfaction, and self-empowerment that becomes more meaningful as we age. The long-term impact of our choices and actions cannot be underestimated. Every decision we make, no matter how small it may seem at the time, has the potential to shape our future in ways we may not fully realize. From our health to our relationships, careers, and personal growth, the cumulative effect of our actions has the power to either enhance or diminish the quality of our lives. By being mindful of the choices we make today, we set ourselves up for a future that reflects our values, goals, and aspirations. It's not about perfection or immediate gratification. It's about making intentional, consistent decisions that will positively impact our lives in the long run.